Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Kaguyama cast episode 2. I hope you enjoyed the last episode. Today's episode is going to be a light Halloween theme, as we have another podcast episode coming out later this month, which will be more Halloween influenced.
Slightly spooky. Let's get into it.
Yeah.
Vic.
But before we do,
Yeah.
make sure you go like, comment, and subscribe, and we hope you enjoy this. Cue the intro.
All right. First question. Name one character from any anime world you would never hang out with at night, and why?
Whew, that's a good one.
You know who I'm going with?
Who?
Episode 1. Tokyo Ghoul. Book chick.
Rize?
Something like that. Whatever. Because she's a ghoul, and all that shit goes down at night. Well, I guess then I'm a ghoul, but... No. No.
That's if you luck out like Kaneki did and have that construction thing like just destroy both of you. And they're like, you know what, we'll just save him.
Boom. So that's my answer.
Boom.
For my answer, I'm going to have to say Cavendish from One Piece.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Yeah, because
Okay.
that dude falls asleep, I'm dead.
Everyone's dead.
Everyone is just getting killed. So I would much prefer to take my chances and hang out with him during the day and just keep him awake rather than...
Chain him down.
Oh, look, it's nighttime. Oh, fuck. Decapitated immediately.
Dunzo.
Yeah, so I'm going to definitely say Cavendish because he is a liability at night.
No caffeinated drink can
No.
save you.
Yeah.
6:30. You're fucked. When the lights go on, you go home.
He's an early sleeper, too. Early, deep sleeper. He doesn't wake up until like noon the next day. Just
He's got
Aaron.
18 hours of sleep followed by 6 hours of just waking
just
up.
racking
2
up
hours
the
of
highest kill count. But yeah, that's my answer.
All right.
Wait, Vic, what's your answer? You know, you're the one out here giving the topics,
I'm
but I want to know your opinion.
if you guys been, keeping up on our videos, your OG fans, we did do a full video watch lang of Promise Neverland.
Oh yes, the Wee Binge.
And that sadly got taken down. But if anyone's watched that show, the character that creeped me out the most was the replacement mother.
Here,
that,
I'll
like-
look up the name because I know what you're talking about. I
we'll
want to say
pop up the
Carla,
picture.
but
Yeah,
what's her name?
but she gave, I think, everyone the creeps. And
Especially with her weird little Joker face, dude.
yeah,
And then when she stabbed the fucking bear?
she's just
Or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah, she was not. No, she kept gronking it. Remember?
Oh, yeah. And then she ripped its head off at one point. And she got
hmm.
murked.
yeah. Then she died,
Good.
sadly.
Sadly, sure.
Yeah,
Whatever.
they tried to win win her over. Oh, Crone. Yeah, they tried to win us over with like a 10-second flashback, as if we wouldn't still be like, what the fuck is happening?
Boo-hoo. Now
Yeah.
you know martial arts. Get the fuck out of here. You're crazy.
Oh,
Fucking
how
nuts.
sad! You got to survive while everyone else became demon food. Boo hoo!
I know.
But then guess what? The circle of life comes back around,
Yeah.
and you'll get what you get, and you get eaten by
Yeah, you turn into a
fucking
fucking flower.
Yeah.
Let's not forget that's how those demons got those
Yeah.
kills.
Yeah.
They just injected a flower in you. I guess it just sucks up all your blood,
No,
maybe.
it's like those pens with like the flower on top. 'Cause all the ink gets sucked up, and then
I
looks like
guess.
that.
I mean, well, season 2's coming out of that, so that's gonna be interesting
I'm gonna be
because
excited
they
to
all
watch it.
escaped.
Mhm.
So we'll see how they do in Demon World.
Yeah.
Cuts back 6 years later.
All
Phil.
these
Yeah.
10-year-old kids.
Phil's the
Exactly,
true
bro.
MVP.
Like all these fucking 8. Like no, what's the highest they could be? Like 12, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
12's the highest. They're all 12 and below out in the wilderness trying to survive.
Yeah, no, I feel like Phil was like, yeah, leave him to me. And then he looked around at it, like his teammates, and he was like, oh fuck.
No, Phil's
These
dead,
idiots?
bro. Or was it? Yeah, Phil's dead. Oh no, Phil's the fuck Phil.
I think Phil's
No,
alive.
no, Phil.
Oh,
Phil's
Phil was the
alive.
little
Phil turned
fucker.
You know, he was the little fucker.
Who
We
am I
thought-
thinking? Norman. That's who I'm thinking about. Norman's dead.
Norman.
Or is he?
Is he?
Because we didn't see him die. We saw everyone else die. We saw
It's
their
not a
bodies.
real death
'Cause
until
he,
it's
remember,
on screen.
remember Mama or Isabella
Yeah.
is her name? I don't know. I call her Mom. I think that's what they call her. Mother or something like that. Yeah, of course. Luca was winking at me. But she like pulled him into that separate room, remember? As opposed to everyone else that just gets killed instantly.
Mhm.
So I think he's alive. I don't read the manga, but I'm willing to bet.
And he's also a main character.
Yeah,
so.
Phil's a survivor.
I would hope.
Yeah. And then you got Ray out there Chidoring fuckers.
Exactly.
Using his Chidori.
Perfect Susanoo at all times.
Dude, I'm just waiting for the day Ray unlocks his Sharingan.
You know. Well, he has to go hunt down his brother, right? That's like a big factor in the rest of the show.
Yeah. But a bunch of 12-year-olds out in the forest. We'll see. That's coming out soon, too. It's coming...
It's January, right?
Is it? I thought it was coming out this October, but I think it got pushed back.
No, it got pushed back to
the
January.
whole COVID thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yikes.
But I am excited for it. Maybe we'll do another Wee Binge and just take take the copyright strike right on the chin.
Yeah. Especially when we're at 2 and we're about to strike out. We'll take it.
You know, we'll
take one for the team.
We'll do whatever video we want as long as we're not at 2 strikes.
Yeah. We'll do literally anything that you want us to do.
Yeah.
As long as
let's not take it that far.
Yeah.
So almost everything.
But you do have a higher chance of getting us to do what you please if you go sign up for our Patreon, because we really appreciate all those people that signed up for Patreon. You keep the magic flowing, you keep the world turning, you keep the Kaguyama clan clanning. Yeah. All right? It's fine. Yeah, Rat-a-tat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out Kid Cudi. But yeah, so thanks to all our patrons. We hope you're enjoying the videos. We really appreciate you.
Now that topic, I think we should get to question number 2. What do you think?
All right, let's
go ahead.
All right.
That's why we're here.
I say no. You know what? Actually, here's a wild idea. What if we just sit in silence for the rest of this podcast? You know, just enjoy each other's presence.
Like breath ASMR?
Yeah. No, not even. I think I'm just gonna go on
friendship
my
ASMR.
phone. Yeah.
Friendship ASMR.
Yeah, there's some fire TikToks going. You know, fuck this podcast.
Carson's like, I think I'm just gonna go.
Actually, I'm gonna.
This is his house,
I'm gonna leave.
All right.
It's a new day. You know, I'm ready to smell the roses. Instead of being trapped in this dark room.
It's like
100
degrees outside
it's
too.
I'm gonna smell the roses. I think I'm gonna go die today. You guys take care of the house, boys.
It's my new and final day. See ya. I'm out.
Make sure to feed Bentley.
Yeah. And the fish, dude. Can't feed the fish. Those fuckers. I have a fish tank, and we put a starfish in there, and all the fish ate that thing.
Oh my god!
It was like slowly they ate it. We were like, we didn't know what was going on at first because we were like,
torture.
what? Yeah, we're like, what the fuck's going on with that starfish?
It's missing.
And it was just like getting eaten by the fish. Apparently, we like removed it. But yeah, no, fish are insane, man.
Would you just not feed the fish? And then they were
no,
like,
we feed the fish. I don't know what it was. They were just so aggressive, and I've never heard of a fish eating a starfish.
Yeah, no, usually it's the other way around for me.
Yeah, no, maybe one of them it's weird because with the other fish they're totally cool. Like we have shrimp and we have sea stars, they're totally cool in that tank. Like everyone's all chill and having fun. We put one starfish in there and they devoured that thing.
Anarchy.
Yeah.
Food.
Exactly. But yeah, okay. Next topic.
Yeah.
Bam. All right. Which character from any series most likely depicts a psychopath?
Oh, I think. I don't know. I think I'm gonna go with.
We're talking about series, or are we talking about like movies?
Anything? Everything.
Yeah, I said series, so
I say we stick with anime because there are movies made about psychopaths.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I had my answer immediately.
Yeah, I was gonna say. What if we all had the same answer? Wouldn't that be wild?
Wait, actually, hold on. Let's talk.
On the count of 3.
We're doing movies, right?
No, we were doing anime.
No, I'm saying like I thought we all had a movie one.
Oh no! Movies are too easy.
Okay. Well then, hold on. Give me a second.
3, 2,
I'll just let you guys go
1.
What? Oh, just me. Okay, so Luca's dropping out of the in sync.
I'll go after you guys. All right.
Wait, so
I don't count us down then.
Yeah,
3.
I don't think we have the same one though.
No,
yeah,
we don't.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Mama.
Light Yagami. Okay, yep, there we go.
It was the same character for me.
Yeah. Well, Isabella, she has like a conscience though. Like she was doing it.
She knows what she's doing.
Yeah, but like
She saved him.
remember
or she like let him go at the end.
Yeah, because she was just like the way she saw it is she was trying to give him the best life because it was inevitable. Because you know.
That's their world.
The demons wreck humans, or they don't have any special powers. They're just slightly smarter than everyone.
Yeah.
But yeah, so she was just like trying to give him the best life.
Ooh, I got one though.
You got yours?
I got mine.
Hit us with it.
So you got Isabella.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking more of the, what's her name? We literally looked it up.
Krone?
Yeah, she's.
Yeah, I don't think she's a psychopath.
Though. She's just nuts.
Yeah,
she's crazy.
She's just a bit unhinged.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go with one Doflamingo.
Doflamingo.
That's interesting. Explain yourself.
Yeah,
Explain
that's a pretty
myself.
good one, yeah.
Well, he doesn't care about anyone, first off, and he will literally do anything to get what he wants at the end of the day. So when he took over Dressrosa, he pretty much turned everyone on the king by using his little strings to like make like.
Oh no, yeah, dude. Not only that, but he made the king beg for everyone's help because everyone loved the king. Yeah, and then after they all finally helped him, he just turned on him anyways.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
that's
then
cold.
He was like, "Hey, we're here to be the saviors of this island," and everyone praised him. But he just and then like he had what was that one line at Marine Ford where he's like,
what is it? Justice is pirates, Marines, whatever. Justice is decided by the winner.
Yeah.
So like it's like like justice. It's like kind of like history. History is written by the winner.
Yeah.
It's like that.
It's just like at first because me and Carson were around the same time and he was a little bit ahead of me when we were going through One Piece at Marine Ford and Carson goes, "Dude, Doflamingo, coldest line."
Yeah.
And I get through.
Cut to a few arcs later. I text Luca. I'm like, dude. That cold line is no longer cold. Doflamingo is just a dick that uses
he's just
that.
A bitch ass.
Yeah, he just uses that as a way to do whatever the fuck he wants.
It's just his outcome.
Yeah.
But yeah, Doflamingo.
One Piece has a lot of. I feel like you can make the argument for a lot of psychopaths because I know Rob Lucci is like a sociopath.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Like where he just doesn't feel emotions or sympathy or anything like that.
It's interesting.
That's why. Well, I think we're doing psychopath, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, sociopath is like. That's definitely
let's keep it to psycho.
Well, you can see the split there between those. Like once you get through One Piece Vic and you start seeing, you'll see the split between those two characters.
Yeah. For mine, I'm gonna say Light Yagami from Death Note.
That's a solid one.
Yeah. He shows clear signs of social disorder and stuff like that. You know, he decides to play God. You know, he feels no remorse for any of his victims because in his head he's doing what's right.
Yeah.
Even though he's just fucking.
That's pretty much the definition of a psychopath.
You know, high body count. You know, this guy's racking up kills. This podcast, man, racking up kills. Probably gonna be the title.
Racking up kills.
Racking up kills.
Kaguyama cast.
Yeah. But yeah, so Light Yagami is definitely a psychopath, and the way he like manipulates everyone around him and he uses all his friends and the people that care for him for his own, benefit. So yeah.
Would you say he's more of a sociopath or a psychopath? Because it seems like he's a lot more like Lucci at that point. Because psychopaths are more like.
I don't know. At the beginning, I would say sociopath, but if you watch the show later on, he just starts going.
He goes nuts.
Yeah. He, like those who have watched it know what I'm talking about. You know the laugh. Like, yeah, you guys might have even seen it. Where he's just like, I think they finally catch him or whatever, and instead of being like, "Oh fuck, I'm caught," he just starts laughing. And he just goes like insane.
That's hilarious.
Kind of like a Joker. Yeah, you know.
Yeah, kind of.
Check mark next to the psychopath.
Yeah. So I think the argument could be made for either, especially as the show goes on.
Oh yeah.
Those were good points, boys. Next question: Joaquin Phoenix Joker or Heath Ledger?
Heath Leather
Joker jackets, baby.
Heath's leather chokers. Who is better? Well, I mean, one is a character.
One's a bird, a fictional
portrayed
bird.
by an actor, and the other one is a fashion accessory.
Well, actually, a walking phoenix is just a bird that does not fly.
Oh my god!
It's like a penguin.
That hurt me. All right, Heath Ledger, Joaquin Phoenix. Right. I know this is very debatable. This is kind of a touchy topic as well.
Yeah. You know what? Before we start, I read this. I didn't read. It wasn't like an article or anything. I just heard someone talking about it, where they were talking about like it's tough to decide who's the better Joker because both of them aren't portraying comic Joker. They're doing a version of the Joker, or like like a certain portrayal of him. So it's hard to be like, oh, who's the better Joker? Because I don't think either of them were going for comic Joker.
Yeah, it's like who's the better character?
Yeah.
I think. Well, in my opinion, I think Heath Ledger for me will always be like the Joker in my head. I think it's great what Joaquin Phoenix did. He desered.
He deserved the accolades.
Like he deserved everything he got. I think. Also our boy Adam Driver also deserved. If there was can we get co-Oscars?
Oh yeah, no. When when the Oscars were coming out and it was between Joaquin Phoenix and Adam Driver for Marriage Story, I was like, God, like obviously I want Joaquin to win because that performance was amazing and it's like another Joker performance that would win an Oscar. But Adam Driver, man, I don't know. I know our friend Ben hasn't seen Marriage Story because he says it's too boring. Actually, no, Ben. He's been in the videos.
But Ben, fuck you.
He said it looks boring, but if you haven't watched that movie, watch it. It is so like realistic, and
Oh yeah.
the acting is amazing.
No, and the progression of his
Yeah.
character all the way until the end is like that is some of the best acting.
Are you
I've
talking
ever
about
seen.
Joaquin Phoenix or Adam Driver?
Well, both of their progressions, but I'm saying Adam Driver's
They
progression.
both become Joker.
Well,
at the
man.
end.
Yeah, yeah.
Here's a spoiler.
Yeah, just Adam Driver decides to sing his Jokers away. Joaquin Phoenix shoots people. But,
So what? So yeah, go keep going.
But I think where was I at?
You were talking about the Oscars.
Oh yeah, so
Mhm.
so when the Joaquin Phoenix deserved all the Oscars he got, obviously, and I'm happy he took the lead acting role and won it as Joker. But I think it's also super cool that movie wasn't even supposed to be Joker.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's what I think makes it different from a lot of other, like, I guess, quote unquote superhero movies, because it's not even a superhero movie. It's like a normal dude that, like, let's say, like, it took what The Dark Knight did and made it like grounded, I guess you
Made
could
it
say.
kind of real.
Yeah, but then
Made
took
it
it and
more real
stripped
world.
it to like the bare bones of this is just a normal city. This is how this person would react because through like his mental health and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
I think they're both great, but in my personal opinion, I watch so many Heath Ledger Joker videos probably daily. So like,
Gets
like
you
just-
ready to film.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bro, that's exactly how it. Dude, where's my
Yeah.
mask at, bro? I bought a mask from Party City. It's
Yeah.
Heath Ledger's Joker.
But
the other day.
I think I gotta give them both props. Both Heath Ledger and Joaquin Phoenix transformed for those roles. You can look at both those Jokers, and I don't see Joaquin Phoenix when I watch that movie, and I don't see Heath Ledger when I watch that movie, like, at all. They're like totally transformed for their respective roles, and I think Joker was more of a character study, for Joaquin Phoenix, and Heath Ledger's Joker he was more of a force in that movie than
Definitely.
anything. So I think I kind of want as much as I love Heath Ledger's Joker, and I think he nailed it with like what he was going for and that role. I think I got to give it to Joaquin Phoenix just because his character's more fleshed out,
Oh yeah, definitely.
and it was about
A
him.
little more realistic, I'd say. I don't.
Yeah,
you
like
also got
I
to see the
Yeah.
years and
I
stuff
believe
Like that.
Joaquin Phoenix's Joker could be a guy
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
who
definitely.
who bombed a comedy show and went on a talk show and killed the dude, rather than a guy in clown makeup running the mob.
Yeah.
That's something
Yeah.
I talked to Luca about this before. That's always a gripe I've had with The Dark Knight. It's because it's supposed to be grounded in reality, but the idea that the Joker got as many people behind him
It's like,
and
let's
got
follow this clown.
and got to the point where he was in clown makeup, I'm watching and I'm like, oh man, I love this movie and I love that character, but like this just doesn't sit well. Like
Yeah.
you can't say it's super hyper realism or whatever, or like it's supposed to take place in the real world and
Mhm.
throw this shit at me.
Well, yeah, no, I completely get what like your argument was for that. Like in my head, like the only counter I could think of that is because it's so normal for us, but Batman's in a bat suit. Like we come.
That's true.
Just
That
think
is
about
true.
that.
He's running
If-
around.
That's
like
true.
You know
But
what's it called?
But Batman didn't have to amass like armies of people and like
Well, no.
create plans that everyone had to be down with
Well, you know, he
and like bribe cops. He just kind of fought crime, and the police eventually, even the police were like, "Oh, this guy's fucking weird," but they're just like, I mean,
he's
he's
making
doing-
our job
yeah.
easier.
he's making our job easier, and he's stopping these people. While Joker comes in, like the Joker should have been shot immediately when he
Oh,
entered that
yeah.
mob meeting.
Yeah.
Like you see a guy in a clown, like those are all mobsters, like
Yeah.
real life,
Hey.
like real mobsters. Some dude in a clown makeup shows up and starts talking about how he wants half your money.
Yeah.
well,
He's
like,
getting shot
if
immediately.
you're a real
Let-
gangster, I think you know what you're gonna do.
Yeah.
Let's not blow things out of proportion. He just kicks the wrong door.
Yeah. But yeah. So that's always an issue I had is not the Joker, not even the Dark Knight, but the Joker in the Dark Knight trilogy's world.
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like he's like a part of the Sopranos all of a sudden.
Yeah.
You just
Like
got him.
imagine if you were watching, I don't know, Netflix's. Actually, no, I guess Netflix's Daredevil takes place in the MCU. It's just like very small, grounded. But like it would kind of be like if Daredevil. Actually, no, they kind of did that with the Defenders, which also kind of doesn't. Well, I don't know. That's tough. That's a tough comparison to make. It's kind of like if you were watching Seven, right, with Brad Pitt, and then the main villain turned out to be like Black Adam.
Yeah.
Like it's just like
Like,
wait, what the fuck? How did he get where? Like, or you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like doesn't work.
Mhm. I like to throw in just my opinion on the two
Oh,
characters.
you are part
I
of this,
think-
yes.
No.
I think for the plots and what the directors were going for the movie, both the actors nailed like what I think not only the people wanted, but like whoever was making the movie
Oh yeah, no.
wanted. Like the Joker in The Dark Knight Rises, like they wanted like a crazy motherfucker.
Oh yeah, no, and also shout out to Todd Phillips, dude. That's the guy that directed The Hangover. Let's think about that for a second. You got 4 buddies going to Vegas, and then you're some psychopath running around on the streets, bro. Shout out to you, Todd Phillips.
Yeah, it's all about diversity. Just making, you can't make one single thing. But I think it's cool that like both actors just nailed their Joker.
Yeah.
The way it should have been.
Well, they're both amazing actors, and like it's crazy to think about it too, because Joaquin Phoenix has always been in good roles. Like he's always been a powerhouse in acting.
Yeah.
But like, let's look at Heath Ledger's career before the Joker. What was he in? He was in.
No, he was in
10
Things I Hate About
You. Brokeback Mountain.
No,
Actually,
Brokeback Mountain was out. No,
he actually did. He actually did a great
pretty
performance.
good.
Well, no,
he nailed the acting, the like Wyoming acting,
Yeah.
or accent, not acting.
He did like a Robert Pattinson thing where it was like shitty movies, and then he was like, "Dude, I want to be an actor. Like, what the fuck is? What are all these dumbass movies I'm doing?" Pretty much turned. I mean,
well, I think if you got what it takes to be like in theater, be in acting, you could transform yourself. It just takes a certain amount of effort and time.
Yeah, and it definitely how Heath Ledger did, where he locked himself in a hotel and he just kind of like found the character.
Well, everyone knows the story of Heath Ledger. We like Carson just very minusculely talked about it, but like he kind of went. That's how much in detail he went. Like, with the character, he kind of went insane.
Well, it haunted him.
Yeah.
Well, but I think it's also blown out of proportion, that whole thing. But yeah, it definitely has a psychological effect on you, I will say.
Yes, the man overdosed, but it was blown out of proportion.
Yeah.
No, it's not blow things out of proportion, dude. I already said that twice.
Maybe we will do face cams.
Yeah.
See our reactions.
Yeah, just so you know what we look like when someone says something.
This is just off the air, off
the
dome.
Off the dome.
All right, well, I think we've milked that question out.
Yeah, too long, actually. I'm sick of this. We should have gone outside. We should have taken that silence.
All right.
And just been sweating balls out there.
Yeah.
It's like 100 out here.
Out here.
Out here in unknown city that we won't tell you. Well, since we're on like a light Halloween themed episode of the Kaguyama cast, what do you think the scariest symbol is of Halloween? Like, there's bats, witches, all those things. What do you think is like, what is like the one in your head?
Oh, that's tough.
That like depicts Halloween.
Yeah,
Halloween has been going on for so long that like I think of bats and I don't think of them as scary. I think of witches and I think of like not scary.
I think of houses being dropped on them, bro.
Or like when you like we went to Party City to get decorations for the background, which you probably have seen. But actually, would you have? Yeah, no, you haven't seen it yet. But no, you saw in the announcements of the Spooktacular event, whatever.
If you haven't seen it, you will see it.
Yeah. Anyways, I'm so used to those like kid witches and like the bats and like just like I'm so used to kid friendly Halloween, and I actually kind of like that. Like as much as I love scary and like spooky Halloween, I just kind of like for decoration wise, it's like why would I want to just shit in my house?
That would creep me out.
Yeah. Like I want to be able to. Yeah. Well, why did I buy that? So it's tough to say like which one of those is scary. So I don't know. Maybe witches, because it's like what are they gonna do to you?
They're make you stew, bro.
Bats just worst case scenario you get rabies.
That's true.
Or some sort of disease, which is scary in its own right.
Or you become Batman.
That's
literally.
true.
You get to fly.
Or the man bat.
Man bat.
The man bat. That's worst case scenario. Yeah. So I'd probably say witches. Also, like, what's a skeleton gonna do to me? I'll kick out its femur, bro.
Yeah.
There's no ligaments or tendons in that thing.
That thing would be on the ground, actually.
Yeah, exactly.
It wouldn't be able to move.
I'm assuming it gets around just by perfectly balancing everything together.
It finds the perfect gravitational pull.
A swift kick. That thing's going down.
Sweep the knees, Johnny.
Yeah. Sweep leg.
It's so funny. If you watched our mini golf video, Vic just can't seem to get that quote right.
Yeah.
The one you said, like, kick him in the shin.
Give him the shin, Johnny.
That shit hurts.
Vic screaming at his kid at his ASO soccer game. Dude, kick him in the shin.
I got a pretty good symbol. Probably for me, it's going to be the Jason mask.
Oh, okay. Well, jeez, if we're going to horror movies.
Well, I mean, it's just like whatever you think.
Well, I think of Halloween. I think of Friday the 13th, Jason. Okay. If I saw a dude pull up to my house on a non-October 31st night or whenever Halloween is, I would be creeped out. Yeah. I'd be more creeped out. So that's an understatement.
Yeah.
Bam.
Luca. I think, actually, I guess this would be, Luca, give you a response and then I'll ask this question.
Well, mine's a little ridiculous. Actually, I don't even know if it's Halloween.
Mine's ridiculous. I'm
No,
scared
mine's
I'm scared of
ridiculous,
jack-o'-lanterns.
and this
Those
relates to real life horrors. I'm letting you guys into my life here, but the
Students'
headless,
debts.
no, no,
The spookiest thing of all.
the headless horseman. Is that Halloween?
Yeah,
Yeah, that shit's scary, bro. Imagine first off seeing a horse.
Can't even see
Scary.
me, bro. He won't even see where I am.
What are you
Yeah.
talking about? You
You're talking
won't
about
see where I am.
Real
bro.
life headless horseman. Real life headless horseman, non-factor.
Yeah.
Dude's blind. He can't hear anything.
There's a jack-o'-lantern at his
Yeah.
head.
He's
Or
trusting his
one
horse
rock.
to get him where he needs
Well,
to go.
no, the horse is the scary part. The
If
Lord
anyone-
Farquaad on the top, dude. Well, I think it's Lord Farquaad.
Luca
Imagine
thinks horses are creepy, by the way.
horses.
Yeah,
No,
yeah,
it's just
so I
like
guess
that's
that's
like
the
my.
scariest
Yeah,
thing
no,
of
that
all
is the
for him.
scary part. That's what I was thinking about. I was like, damn, headless horseman. I would hate to see that fucking thing. The headless guy is not the problem. The horse is the problem.
I just would hate to see a horse. Okay, so for the topic I thought of is which classic horror movie villain would you least want to like be in the movie of? So between like Freddy Krueger, Jason, Michael Myers, who's some other good ones? Texas Chainsaw Massacre, Chucky.
Yeah.
So like, which one would you least like to be?
Oh, dude, Jigsaw.
Oh, the Saw traps.
Yeah.
But you know,
Or yeah, Saw. Yeah.
yeah,
my bad.
I'm built different though. I'd probably make it through those traps.
Well, no,
Those
no,
traps
no,
easy.
It's
Yeah,
just
light
like
work.
Some of them I'd probably figure out how to cheat. Honestly,
well, no, because
it'd be like what was the like bear trap one?
mhm.
But like apparently like you have to pull a wire to start it. So like it counts on you jerking as soon as you wake up. But I don't jerk when I wake up. I'll jerk. I'll just kind of look around and I'll see, or like I'll feel it on my head. I'll be like, oh fuck, I know what universe I'm in.
Yeah.
And I'll see that cord and I'll just be like, oh well, I'm just gonna wait here till the cops show up because they always show up
Like
Well,
the end of the movie.
Yeah, like next day.
I'm just thinking if I get teamed up with someone though, like what was it? Was it Jigsaw? Like the new one where like they had like the corn thing coming.
Well, he does like.
Well, he does a whole bunch of shit.
Dude, actually, the John Kramer is the guy. Is Jigsaw?
Yeah.
That dude's a dick, bro. He's like,
John Kramer.
yeah.
Really?
So pretty much he starts off like because he only kills criminals. So it's like, oh, he's like
Mhm.
doing something right, and then he starts judging people for like the most pointless.
He's like
yeah,
God. He's
shit.
like,
Yeah.
yeah,
He's like, you stole a candy bar and tripped that old
Yeah.
lady and
Or
she
like-
died.
well,
yeah. Or it's like, oh, you cheated on your wife. Now I'm gonna kill you. Like, whoa, bro.
Well,
I'm gonna show you what
Yeah.
true love is.
Exactly.
See-
or like a cop who doesn't really do his job well. It's like you're gonna die.
Mhm.
Like,
Well-
fuck you, John Kramer, you bitch.
All I'm gonna say is, see, he's relentless for no reason. So imagine being stuck in this game. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
I'd probably figure out a way to win the game. Like, that didn't seem that hard. Just
Yeah.
get head on.
Again, built different.
Yeah, Kaguyama clan.
Built
Built
different.
different.
That's our new motto. So what about you, Vic?
Wow, that's perfect.
Probably Freddy Krueger, because that guy's
Dude, that's
face.
what I was. That's what I wasn't even gonna say. The face. The fact that like he gets you as soon as you sleep.
Yeah,
Dude,
that's
come
the
to my
thing.
dream world, bro.
Me,
I'll show you true fear, bro.
conscious Vic can at least put up a minuscule amount of fight,
Mhm.
but unconscious, I am a heavy sleeper.
Yeah.
Freddy Krueger's
yeah.
after me,
No, bro. Freddy Krueger's like it's dark. in
and
here,
I don't
dude.
run fast in my dreams either. So
That's
it's
true.
it's
You
a
can't
lose
really hit him.
Yeah, it's a lose
Yeah.
situation.
Just the idea that like whenever he gets you, like you fall asleep, you're fucked. So
Yeah.
you just have to stay up. That's pretty sketch. I guess I'll change mine because I was gonna say Freddy. So for so let's say Michael Myers, Texas Chainsaw so like Leatherface and Chucky, right? I never understood. Like I guess element of surprise is how they get you, but they're just people, and one's
Yeah.
a doll.
They're dolls.
Yeah, I would love to like unless Chucky got the drop on me. That thing, he's getting punt kicked
Yeah,
across the room.
exactly.
I'm stomping out his little toy face and laughing, saying, "God, how did you kill so many people?" So Chucky would only get me with a element of surprise. Leatherface is a big dude with a chainsaw, but
Get
he's
out of his
but
range.
again he's just a dude.
Yeah, get out
with
of
a
range
chainsaw.
of the chainsaw.
Exactly.
Yeah, ever heard of a gun?
Yeah, and
maybe?
something tells me he doesn't know
Crossbow.
how to conserve fuel well. So if I just run until that chainsaw runs out of fuel, then it's just a fist fight. Fist fight.
Just like baby.
Run them hands. And then Michael Myers, again, is just a psychopath.
Well, no, but he has a vendetta, bro. He's got
Michael
some
Myers? No, he just kills people.
No, who's
That's Jason.
Jason.
I think. His
Jason.
mom is like in his
Yeah.
head, like you
Yeah.
better.
Yeah, no,
Oh, you guys
Jason's
kinda
got
just
a vendetta.
Jumped my
bro.
answer. That's cool.
Sorry.
Bro,
Yeah,
Go,
I was getting to there, and then it's just
No.
like, yeah, Jason.
Bobby.
Yeah. All right. Next topic.
Aw.
Aw.
Sorry. All right. Next topic. Would you rather have the power of being able to see different people's true intentions at any time? Or would you rather have the ability to never be able to be lied to?
Never be able to be lied to. I feel like that's just way more versatile.
I get you there
Yeah.
because then you always know.
And then I could be like, hey, what are your intentions? And then I can also ask other things, you know?
I don't think I'd use the intention one because I don't think like at least any person we hang out with.
What-
Sorry guys.
Am I on The
You're-
Bachelorette?
No.
These
Yeah,
intentions?
no, exactly.
What
no.
is your intention on this shit?
No, my first thought was like fantasy football, right? Like trying to get a trade off or something. And I'm just
marrying
like, see,
my
that's
daughter.
yeah, like just like
What-
useless shit.
Yeah. Hey, do you want to accept this draft? What are your intentions? To
Yeah.
cheat you over?
Well, no,
No.
but it's more so just like all our friends are too stupid. No offense, you know. Hey, but yeah, no, I'd
What-
probably
where are you in your fantasy league?
I'm first in one of them and I'm last in the other one.
What the friend one?
Last.
Ooh, so
We'll
it's,
see,
it's,
we'll
it's
see.
Yeah.
big words calling them stupid.
Man, they're stupid. I just got other things going on.
Week
Way
3,
more
week
money.
3. Bears are 3-0.
Vic, where are you in that finals? I'm the only one not in the fantasy league.
I'm 1 and 2, but I like to point
You're
out
1 and
my
2.
my
No,
2 losses.
I
of-
mean ranked. Where are you ranked?
ranked.
Probably
I'm like
middle of the pack.
I'm 5th, I think.
5th out of
I
how
like
many?
to say,
8.
yeah, out of 8.
Out of 8.
Yeah,
I like
middle
to
of
I was
say
gonna say, are you guys bringing up the rear in that Final Fantasy?
the- in our Final
Play that
Fantasy
game too
team.
much. Too many videos on my channel. Yeah, but in your fantasy football league,
Oh yeah. Well, first off, last year, back, I'm the champion. I would start off 1 and 2.
He's got one
Yeah.
back. One
It's-
back.
and one bag,
uh,
one champion, me.
Yeah.
But
but you'll never be the 3-0 Bears, baby.
I'll
Go,
never
go
be.
Bears! Hopefully, by the time this podcast comes out, we're still we're 4-0. Go Bears!
Go Bears. You hear the music? You
Go
hear the
Bears!
music? Go Bears.
Yeah. So yeah, that's cool.
you
Fifth
know,
place.
it is what it is. You
First
know,
place.
both the two guys that put up the most points
Yeah.
our week, but no
But
problem.
yeah, they don't want me in the XFL fantasy league because I just draft all the Guardians.
Cool Guardians.
Go Guardians.
Dude, so I was watching Daredevil clips today. That show's a masterpiece.
It is
Yeah.
beautiful.
Yeah.
Very underrated.
Season 1, masterpiece. I think
Yeah.
everyone can agree on that.
Mm.
And everyone that's watched it can agree on that. Season 2, people said it dropped off. I kind of enjoyed it. I still enjoyed the Punisher.
No, I thought that was a great
Yeah,
season.
I thought it was. Apparently, people didn't like it. Season 3 is just the masterpiece, man. The way they started from him being rock bottom and working his way back up,
Sub-Zero, Yeah.
and like even like the symbolism of it, because it starts off with him sinking in the
Yeah.
river or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
which is like him hitting rock bottom, and then at the I think the last shot of him as Daredevil is on top of a skyscraper and the camera's looking up
Oh,
at
yeah.
him.
No.
Yeah,
Isn't
it's
it-
it's
Love
so it's so satisfying.
No, dude, me and Carson watched together and we were like, fuck.
Yeah,
That's when you know
What
you
a
put
shot.
enough
No,
time.
Yeah.
Doesn't it
into
also
making
have to do with
something.
like his like relationship with God as well, which is like a weird.
Oh yeah, he
thing.
gave
It's like-
well a big thing in character in Daredevil's character is Christian or Catholic guilt. I think it is.
Catholic guilt.
Ah,
So he's a big Catholic, and he at the beginning of the season, I think he's abandoned his relationship with God because of all the shit that's going
Yeah,
on.
no,
and
this
he's
dude got a
just-
building
reasonable.
dropped on
Yeah.
him, so I'd say,
Yeah.
hey,
But
come on, Jesus, man,
and then
help me out.
I don't know if in the end, no, his like priest friend dies, or like his like priest father figure dies, and I think that brings him back. Or something. He says
It's
something
just-
to him.
it's
It's
just
been a
more
while.
so-
I haven't watched
yeah.
it since it came out, but it's just a
It's
masterpiece.
more so he comes to terms with it, I think, or like I guess with like his like religion
Yeah.
to an
And-
extent.
Marvel, I swear to God, you're fucking it. You canceled season 4 of the best thing you have going.
Yeah.
Literally, like the number one thing I think, in my opinion, the best thing Marvel's put out was Daredevil, and you canceled it because of Netflix,
not enough people appreciated
No,
it.
dude, and if
because
they,
of Disney Plus.
Yeah. No, no,
They canceled it because of Disney Plus.
well, guess what? If they just bring Charlie Cox back.
Yeah, just bring him back.
And get the same director, same writers, don't touch it, Disney. Just don't put your
Yeah.
grubby little fucking money grabbing
Money
Disney.
fingers.
tinglers.
Yeah, get that
Bro,
mouse out
they
of here.
Had the push.
Mao, put it together. Put it together. I'm seeing it.
I'm pretty sure.
I'm seeing the strings. Mao.
Mao.
Disney is run by Mao.
Did
the,
you know
the communist dictator?
the
Yeah.
Chinese
Mao's
communist
little red
dictator
book.
actually,
It's got a little mouse on it.
he
I
got
know.
buried with a Mickey Mouse watch. That's actually true.
Is that actually true?
That's
yeah,
true?
Fact check me on that.
Wait,
I gotta
Mao
Google that.
was?
One of the leaders was a huge fan of Disney, and he literally got buried in a Mickey Mouse watch.
I
He got buried in a
I
massive.
tried to look up Mao Disney, and it said Disneyland map. They're trying to stop.
Oh wait,
me,
no,
bro.
dude. There's got to be a treasure map to his grave to where
There
we get
must-
the.
It's on that island.
Yeah, it's on the Tom Sawyer Island.
Mhm.
That's how we unlock infinite power, dude. We find
No,
Mao.
it's actually on. What's the galaxy one?
Space
Starlight-
Mountain.
Space. It's on Space Mountain. You just have to jump out at the right time. They don't really give you much
Yeah.
directions.
Now we're gonna get murdered, and I just want everyone that hears this podcast to know it was the mouse.
It was the mouse.
Disneyland sent Disneyland. Now I'm blaming Disneyland.
It's
Disney
close, bro.
sent
It's
some
pissed. It's gotta
assassins
take
after us.
Gotta take its anger out on someone.
Well, can I say no? Should I?
Go ahead.
Oh, okay. It was rare for Chinese officials to visit the United States. I'm not going to even try to pronounce his name. A famous army general under Mao Zedong spent 3 weeks touring American cities and small towns in 1980. And then it goes down. And if you continue reading, it'll talk about his life and how much of a fan they were of Disney.
Oh.
Yeah,
okay.
so it was weird how, like, our enemies pretty much loved Disney.
Our haters
We're our motive.
were our lovers.
Yeah.
Bro. Hate us because they ain't us, bro. That's like the whole point of that movie.
So Vic and I were talking about Stranger Things yesterday. We've both watched it, and I showed Luca episode 1 of season 1 because he wouldn't watch it. Now he's starting it.
Of course.
Yeah, we watched season 1
Yeah.
last night. But not season 1 episode. Yeah,
We
we
watched
watched
the whole
all of
season
season
last
1
night.
last night.
We didn't get any sleep.
Yeah, but we watched season 1. What a show.
Season 1,
Season 1.
in
yeah.
quotes.
Season 1 is like great. It's like that picture of that horse. It's like it's drawn, and as
Oh,
the
yeah.
seasons progress, it gets
Yeah.
shittier.
Hey, all I'm gonna say is so far by MVPs, 11, the little bald person.
Yes, the main girl.
Oh,
The
she's the
woman.
main character.
Yes.
Yeah.
She's huge now. I
Yeah.
hope you know this. Millie Bobby Brown. She's
Yeah.
like huge.
She's like famous.
Yeah.
She's famous.
Not
Everyone in
not
that.
bald person
Yeah, everyone in that.
in the cast
Yeah,
is famous
they're
now.
all
Yeah.
fucking famous right now. All these kids blew up after this.
Yeah. Well, I have co-MVPs. It's 11. Well, I guess since she's the main character, there it is. But then the cop.
Also the main character.
Yeah.
He's
You're-
another
you're
main
gonna
character.
learn
bro.
that-
What the fuck?
I
Who's
feel
the
like
MVP?
I
Who's
was
the
not.
change?
I was picking up on this last night. I feel like you weren't understanding anything that was going on. You were asking a lot of questions. I was like, I feel like this stuff is simple to
Well,
pick
it
up
was
on.
common
no,
knowledge.
it was-
Yeah, like
no, it was more like I was
watch.
trying to put pieces together. I was also intoxicated when it was happening. So I can.
Sure.
Whatever you want to call it.
Yeah. But yeah. Well, I got certain points, like face huggers and shit. Just staring into a different.
So many
Yeah,
different
yeah.
worlds being crossed.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the movie,
We did watch Stranger Things. I can confirm we were watching Stranger Things. I don't know how
and
Luca
then
came
Kurt
to
Russell
anything.
was in the snow. He was in the snow. We don't know which one was the thing.
But
You're going crazy.
yeah, I can confirm we watched it. I don't know how you got all these shit, all this from and missed
No,
stuff.
I know. I just
But we
remember
definitely
saying
watched
that at
it.
some point, and then I don't know. I think I posted about it too.
You did.
You
You
did,
did.
yep.
Yeah, I think any of that made sense.
Nope.
It's all babble.
You're about 3 years too late.
Yeah.
Well, no,
If
dude,
anyone watching that would be like, "What the hell?"
What the fuck is
Yeah.
bro, because I
I know, and then they're gonna listen to this and be like, "Was he actually watching? What the fuck? How did he not understand?"
The cop is the MVP.
Yeah.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, no shit. Luca scored a 0 on the critical thinking portion of his SATs.
I'm sorry.
I
We
actually
had to do
nailed
it.
that. I actually
Let's
nailed that
keep
part.
it going.
Yeah.
The next half
question.
of this podcast is going to be us just shitting
on Luca. Hey, I'll help you out
And
with
his-
that, man.
and
That guy
his inability.
sucks.
to comprehend. What else is there?
You should have been like, I don't know, Jim. Here's a guy who doesn't know what the fuck he's watching. Okay.
Alright.
Do
Thank you.
superheroes wear their own costumes on Halloween? This is for future.
Oh
Vic.
no. I want you to keep that in, Vic, when you edit this. 'Cause this directly correlates with what I'm about to ask. Do you think the cast members at Disneyland and like theme parks that wear the outfits and the masks and stuff, do you think they smile for photos? Think about that.
Oh,
And
they're
the
just-
dude in like the Mickey Mouse head, do you think he's smiling for his
No,
photos?
man, he's crying in there.
Or is he just
He
dead
hates his
faced?
life. He hates his life, dude.
Dude.
Like, but like, in order to have like the emotes they do, like, they would have to be smiling.
No, they're like, Sad face pose.
I really think they are not smiling.
Yeah.
Imagine how hot it is. A hot summer day. These kids all gross and sweaty, and they got cotton candy all over their fingers.
Yeah.
They're like, "Oh, we want to take a picture with you," and you're just trying to get paid. You're sweating under this 50 degree.
But you have to be in character.
You're a theater major. You just love
talk,
the work,
right? Don't some of them talk?
I don't know.
Yeah, so they have to
be a good voice.
They probably have
actor,
a
man.
box. So
They
they're
got
just
to be
like
in character because like the princesses, like they hire actors. I think they hire
but
legit
the
actors
princesses
for
don't
those
have-
roles.
Well, you know
big
what,
box
Carson?
heads
Money
on.
doesn't buy you happiness.
What? I'm so confused. Where you guys are, I'm just saying, like they hire actors. Like they go all out for these cast members
Well, yeah, I
because they
know.
can't have them ruining anyone
Well, they're wearing a
or ruining anyone's
mask.
experience.
They're wearing a mask.
Yeah, I know, but like it's like a lot of like. So I'm just wondering, like, because in order to be in that mind state, you have to be able to smile. Like there's no way you can be sitting there doing jazz hands.
They could physically
straight
be happy.
faced for like an hour.
They could phically be happy and mentally be upset.
Okay, well I'm not asking about their mental states.
Exhibit A.
Like
I don't care about these people.
They can mentally be sad. Cool. I'm sure when they
Take
go
this
home,
picture with my kid, please.
I'm sure
I don't
when
care
they
how
go
you are.
home smelling like sunblock and ass, I'm sure they aren't very happy.
Well, no, I'm sure. So I think the princesses are the ones that have the talent, right? Because they're also
Well,
not
no,
under.
there's also like they do princes and like Peter Pan and
Well, yeah,
stuff.
I'm just saying those people in the Mickey Mouse costumes. Those guys hate their lives. Well, also, isn't there like 5 of them too? They're on like a roto.
Something like that.
Probably multiple Mickeys.
Because
Yes.
it's like
Yeah.
shit. I've been out here for 15
Yeah,
minutes.
I
Call
don't-
in the
it's-
sub.
I doubt it's one guy. They have to keep consistent.
Dude, do you think they have multiple Mickeys going throughout
Mickey
the park?
Mouse was 6'3" today. What the fuck? He was 6'4" yesterday.
This one is 5'7". All right. His
Yeah.
pants are sagging.
Actually, on the same topic, what about people that like work at haunts like horror nights and stuff that wear masks? What face do you think they make when they're scaring people?
Like an actual scary. I bet you they enjoy their job a lot
Oh
more.
yeah, those guys.
But
are
I was
the
saying, like, the
psychopaths
ones
we
under-
talked about earlier.
But like they don't like the one. I'm talking about the ones that have like full masks on,
Ah.
so you don't even see their face. Do you think they're just like going straight face, like oh?
No. I
There's,
think
like,
that
a
one.
crash sound or something. There's like ah.
Well, like you're Mickey
Get
Mouse
on.
full 365 days a year. You're
Yeah.
only
I'm sure
Horror
you
Nights
have
person for about a
weekends and
month.
Stuff
Yeah.
off.
I bet you those
I'm sure you
those
have
people,
vacation days.
cast members
No.
from Disneyland and cast members in Horror Nights. There's some overlap, I bet.
Well, I kind of have an in to knowing this question.
I actually work.
I'm
as-
actually that Mickey Mouse, and I do
Yeah.
hate myself.
Yeah. This comes from
Well,
experience.
my cousin worked at Horror Nights like a couple years ago, and he worked on like just one of the like maze things, and he had to shake something pretty much.
Mhm.
But he said everyone there was like really chill, really enjoyed it. Now, some there's gonna be bad apples and everything, but
yeah,
for the most part, I'd say everyone liked their job.
Exactly.
Well, I'm sure you have to like that. That's a fun job. Like
I would
compared
like
to
it.
like being at like
Yeah.
I don't know Burger King or
I,
something.
I know. I feel bad when like I go through a maze and I'm not scared
Yeah,
because
Yeah.
I'm like, hey, listen, you're doing great, man. I'm just
45-minute
different.
line.
I'm
I don't know.
I'm just 21 and realize I'm at Universal Studios right now. I'm sorry, but you're doing great. Your acting is phenomenal. The makeup, kudos. Actually, the amount of makeup and prosthetics and shit
Masterpiece.
that goes into Horror Nights is
Days.
fantastic.
Yeah. Oh, it's a big production.
Yeah.
I even though I got licked.
But like it's
What?
dude, I got sack tapped.
yeah, no, they say, "Oh, we won't touch you."
Yeah.
That's a goddamn
Someone came
lie.
at me. I think it was a couple years ago. They were doing like the Holidays of Hell or whatever,
Mhm.
and I think it was like a leprechaun sack tapped me
The
with
scariest.
what's that? What's it called? A shillelagh?
Mhm.
Yeah, you know what those things are, the sticks. He sack tapped me. I was like, what the fuck?
They're after me, Lucky Charms.
You
Yeah, I know.
little shit.
But he was like 6'4" as the leprechaun.
Yeah.
Alpha leprechaun.
Yeah, he was the leprechaun.
Actually, I think that's hilarious that like a leprechaun is like part of like. Well, I mean, it's obviously like the
Mhm.
different holidays, but imagine seeing a scary leprechaun and just being like, "Wow, that's terrifying."
Pretty sure
Like,
there's a
leprechauns
horror
are
movie
scary,
about
bro.
Yeah,
scary
yeah, no.
leprechauns.
You know what's funny? That movie isn't that scary too.
Because
No, I'm
it's
just saying, like,
fucking
yeah,
leprechaun.
It went on for too long. Actually, shout out Dead Meat. You're one of my favorite. I doubt you're watching this. But he's
Never do.
Dead Meat is one of my favorite YouTube channels, and I like he just puts so much work and effort into his videos and whatever. Yeah, anyways, he did a I've never watched the Leprechaun series, but he did a series of videos on him, and they went on for way too long. Leprechaun goes to space. was one. Leprechaun Goes to the Hood happened twice.
Wait, what?
Yeah.
I feel like we need to watch these.
He's more like a slapstick character than he is like a horror
Leprechaun
villain.
enters the hood.
Yeah. He goes to the
Gets
hood
immediately
and starts,
jumped for his Lucky
yeah.
Charms.
I think he gets like super stoned in like a scene. It's just I just love horror movies that go on for way too long and they start running out of ideas.
Sharknado.
Sure. Well, no, come on.
No,
We want those to keep going. We want a record to be set by Sharknado.
But Jason, the Friday 13th, I think they did like Jason X or whatever. He goes to space. Something about horror movies. They're like, oh, fuck, we're out of ideas. Send him to
everything,
space,
bro. That's everything.
Let's send
Call of
him to
Duty?
space.
Send him to space.
Yeah.
Halo. It used to be a sports game. Send him to space.
I can't wait until they send them to the deep ocean that hasn't been discovered.
Oh,
Whoa.
didn't they recently do a movie with that with Kristen Stewart?
That'd be cool.
It turned out to be like a Lovecraft story.
Oh, wasn't that the
Oh,
alien? Where like
no.
one
Was
dude
it called
was,
Underwater? or
No,
whatever?
it's
No,
called-
no.
I know what you're.
Oh, I think
exactly
it was called
It's something
Underwater.
like The Shape of Water.
Shape of Water.
Yeah.
No, that's
Bingo.
not what I'm talking about though. That's like a love story about the
Yeah, no,
chick
I was
and
like, I
the
didn't see that movie.
fish
but-
guy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's
No, but they did a horror movie, and like
Ah.
at the end, it was like, oh, demon mermaids. Is that what that's what you're thinking at first? And then at the end, it's like, no, you are so wrong. It's Cthulhu.
Oh,
Yeah.
I love Cthulhu.
Yeah, bro.
There was a game that I liked. Go on though.
Yeah. But yeah, and it was just out of nowhere. It was like, oh, these demon mermaids. No, you're wrong. Cthulhu's at the bottom of, I think it was what's that trench called? Marina, not Marina Trench. What is it?
The triangle thing.
No,
Bermuda?
it's like, fuck here. Let me Google it. Just the guy that wrote those like stories. He was such a he was a terrible racist, but he also was a terrible writer. So he'd be like, they're so scary, you can't even describe how scary they are. Oh, okay. Yeah, the Mariana Trench. That's I think what they were on the bottom of during that movie, and then shit hits the fan.
So scary.
Yeah. Oh yeah, but the Lovecraft, terrible person, terrible author. He's a terrible racist, and his description for how scary monsters are, they're so scary, you can't even describe how scary it is.
Thanks, man. I don't know. what
That's
to do
like
with that
religion
information.
saying like if you see God, it's just gonna be so overpowering. You won't even know
Just
what's
lost
happening.
one,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, you blow up. It becomes Indiana Jones when they open up the,
Oh
the
yeah.
ark and your face melts and you turn to jello.
Mm-hmm.
And Harrison Ford saying, "Close your eyes."
Maybe Lovecraft is on to something.
Yeah.
Other than his racial views.
This belongs in
Yeah.
the museum.
Everything belongs in a museum.
Yeah.
I'll take it all. What? This is my house.
Fuck you, Indiana Jones. You bitch.
You throw snakes at him.
Yeah. Ah.
It makes him run faster, and then your house is just gone so much quicker.
Imagine like you're 12 and you're literally yelling at people like, "Hey, give me that back. This belongs in a museum." like who? What 12-year-old's ever gonna
Or-
say that? What
or
Boy
ima-
Scout?
Russell from Up.
No, imagine you're like an archaeologist and you just made the discovery of your career, and you just get whipped in the fucking face by a dude wearing I think he wears did he wear a fedora?
Yeah.
Like what's that hat he wears? And he just yells, "That belongs in a museum." It's like, yeah, it will, man, but let me this is my job. Don't you usually fight Nazis? I'm just getting paid to do this.
Jesus, man. Did anyone figure out the Indiana Jones? Like, I can't remember. Indiana Jones and, what's his real name?
Harrison Ford.
Harrison Ford.
No, is he Indiana Jones? Even like his.
Wow.
I haven't seen Indiana Jones since I was like 10. Dude.
Yes, he is
Yeah.
Indiana Jones.
But how did you I haven't seen it in a while.
Go on.
Yeah.
We'll discuss this after.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Who plays Han Solo, Luca?
I don't know. Han Solo? Duh.
Okay, you know it's funny
Indiana
though.
Jones.
I genuinely can't tell if he just doesn't know.
We
that
will
Harrison-
again
yeah.
talk about this.
Yeah. Don't you just love the evolution of fucking zombies in movies? Remember, what was it, Night of the Living Dead? I feel like was the first one, and that was just kind of like people stumbling around, and now you got ones like World War Z, where they're fucking better than human beings.
Elite
Yeah.
zombies.
Yeah, they literally have like more like unlimited stamina, and they just will not stop until you're dead.
I Am Legend.
Yeah,
Warm bodies.
Yeah.
Where they
They've
can
gone
think.
through history
yeah.
too.
Where they steal my girlfriend. Fucking
Come back,
zombies,
Sherry, please.
bro. But it's just zombies are so weird now in like modern culture, because you look at like The Walking Dead. Again, Walking Dead. It's like
Should've
the
ended.
zombies in that show. They're only a threat if they get the jump on you. Or
Yeah,
if
I
there's
don't
like a
know
shit
how-
ton of them.
I don't
No,
know
actually,
how
Well,
they
no,
took
even when
over
that happened,
America.
They could just
yeah.
you could just mow them down. Well,
the-
plus they got too good.
Yeah,
They
no,
should
yeah,
just-
no. I was gonna say the cast of The Walking Dead lost me when thousands of zombies came, and Rick just goes out there with a hatchet and just starts murdering them all.
Like just being a gardener. out
Bee
there.
sting.
Yeah, then everyone else comes and they just kill every single zombie.
It's like
And I'm
8
just
against 1,000.
I'm just sitting there like, so what's the issue then?
Yeah.
Where's the
If
problem?
8 civilians.
They weren't even using guns. They were out there with melee weapons.
You're telling me our military
Yeah.
got
Yeah,
overrun?
lost to these
Yeah.
fucking assholes? No.
Come on, like they're not fast. They're kind of dumb. They're not like you can easily outsmart them. So with modern day zombies like World War Z, old zombies kind of just are non-factors.
Mhm.
Like I have a sword. I've drove 2 swords. One you've seen in the background of our videos. Just give me that. Give me Walking Dead zombies. I'm never dying. They're all die. They're
You're
all
like that one character
yeah. I'm
that
like
actually has a katana.
Michonne.
Uh-huh.
I'm like her, dude.
She knew what was going on.
And she was out there with just one katana, just
Mhm.
slicing fuckers.
Just give me a crowbar.
Yeah.
Watch me go to town. Give me a butter knife.
I never
Watch me go to
understood
town.
the how people were so like, ooh, give me a crossbow. Like you're gonna have to fetch those, dude.
Yeah, you're gonna have
Yeah.
to keep. Well, I guess for bullets too. I would just go sword. Swords.
Yeah, you don't
Yeah.
have to ever reload a sword.
Yeah, it's silent. You just sharpen it. Like
yeah.
you just katana all the way, or just any sort of sword. I would just go katana.
Maybe a pistol.
You know what,
like-
bro? Give me a lightsaber.
Yeah. No,
Fuck
give me
it.
my trusty blaster, bro. Fuck a lightsaber.
No, because that's
I'm out
gonna
there.
run out. Then you're gonna be like, oh shit.
Nah,
I
man.
just got
And
that.
Have you ever seen any
I-
Star Wars? No one reloads, bro. It's just
You're gonna be Captain Jack
Spraying.
Sparrow, one bullet in the chamber for
Yeah.
the
But
rest
I
of your
nail
life.
it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and then
that's
there's gonna be
fine.
hundreds of zombies. Meanwhile, Vic and I are already with our lightsabers.
well, no. Me and my skeleton.
just doing
crew.
the windmill tactic. We just spin, killing everyone.
Get in this radius.
Yeah, again, racking up kills, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Body counts.
Body counts. Yeah.
I want to know. Yoda was so stable in the first movies.
So
How did-
wise.
So wise, so just intelligent,
Yeah,
So green.
filled with just knowledge. But then Luke
Yeah.
comes to him to try to train, and he's like, "Come on, let's
He-
beat the Empire." And he's just crawling around with like his soup and messing with
he's a
R2D2.
puppet now.
Yeah.
He should-
They
he's-
downgrade.
Yeah, he used to be
They needed someone
CGI.
to
What
help him
happened? That's what Luke is saying. I heard you were CGI. What the fuck is
Yeah,
this?
What are you? Puppet man.
Yeah.
I just thought that was funny
Yeah.
how like
well, he always kept like I think the
Hint
full the crazy thing was a front,
mm-hmm.
and because
Maybe.
he dropped little nuggets of wisdom,
He did because
Yeah.
he's still like the master
Yeah.
Jedi.
and he did train Luke.
He
Well,
did,
Yeah.
but let's not forget the fact that he actually was crazy. We're talking
Well,
about a psychopath.
But I get, yeah, the number one psychopath in all the movies.
Now
Yoda.
this guy here, Joe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Now here's a guy. But no, I think it was both that he was isolated for so long. What was it, like 30 years?
Yeah.
Which I guess is nothing to his
Yeah,
time. so like-
Obi-Wan did that, and Obi-Wan was
but
in the
Obi-Wan
desert.
dude,
in a
Obi-Wan.
moisture farming
Obi-Wan had
planet.
bars, bro. He had
What?
Yeah, man, Tatooine. There was bars on there, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
bars.
Oh.
Okay.
What
You said Obi-Wan had bars like a
Yeah, bro. He
rapper.
was
Yeah.
I was like,
spitting out
what the
there.
fuck are you talking about, man?
Nah, bro. Obi-Wan was slaying out there. We're not lying. Yoda was
Yeah.
doing what?
That's
Posting
what
up
that's
with
what the
his-
Obi-Wan series is gonna be about. Is
just him slaying,
Yeah,
bro.
him-
Because he was like, I was part
him
of this
getting
whole.
chicks.
I was part of this whole religious order couldn't be
Can-
with women, but now it's my time
Yeah.
as a 40-year-old man.
Did
I'm gonna slay.
did I ever tell you the story of how I chopped off all of Darth Vader's limbs?
I'll tell you later, but right now we're
Darth-
doing shots.
Darth Vader used to be a relatively handsome guy. I fucked him up. He has to wear a mask now to live.
And the mother of his
Yeah.
children died.
Yeah.
You should have seen
Obi-Wan
this
now
guy. He
sounds
sounds
like,
like
Palpatine.
Yeah.
You should have sounded like you should have heard how he sounded. He was like, "Oh, burn!" I was like, "Oh, take me."
Yeah.
Now I'm here, Yoda.
Oh,
What's up?
now you're talking about dead Obi.
Yeah, no, bro. He's still slaying in Jedi heaven.
Yoda's
That
like-
is the Force.
Yoda and Obi-Wan were like in heaven. They're like, we were mighty warriors in our day, right? And then someone walked up. They're like, hey, how'd you guys die? Like, you guys are super strong. It was like a sick fight or something. Yoda's like, no, I kind of just gave up and faded away in my sleep.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, Obi-Wan. Well, I heard you were fighting Darth Vader when you died. So like, did he like?
I let him
Did,
win.
you know,
I
did
gave
he,
up during the fight.
Did he use like an underhanded tactic? No. I saw my apprentice get away, and I was like, I guess I taught him enough, and just faded away
He
again.
was wrong though.
Yeah, yeah. And then that's when the person looking at him is like, what the fuck's wrong with you guys?
Yeah, no.
You guys both didn't finish training the
Qui-Gon's
strongest
just like,
Jedi.
No, Qui-Gon was like,
You son of a
Qui-Gon was
bitch!
like-
I went out fighting.
No, Qui-Gon was like, yeah, tell him. And then there's like, Kid Eye Mundi with that double forehead, and he's pissed off because he was trying
I'd
so
be
hard.
pissed
No,
if
dude,
I was Qui-Gon.
Qui-Gon went out fighting, dude.
Yeah.
No, but at least
He went out from an underhanded tactic. He wasn't just like saw Obi-Wan waiting and he was like, he's got
Yeah,
this.
he
And
got
then-
hit in the
No, but he
face
knew, bro.
by a
He knew
Yeah.
he was gonna die.
uppercut
Yeah.
lightsaber jab by Darth Maul.
exactly.
Actually, we're gonna talk about that. Tatooine, Darth Maul, Obi-Wan, final fight.
Ooh,
So
let's
that's
do that.
storytelling. That's storytelling through action.
Yeah.
Bam.
How you can like Obi-Wan starts off in
Mhm.
his like old position
Mm-hmm.
and he switches to Qui-Gon's.
Yeah.
And then Darth Maul does the same exact
Yeah.
move to kill Qui-Gon.
Oh
to
no,
do
kill
all-
Obi-Wan. Yeah,
to kill Obi-Wan, but it didn't work.
because he knew.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dude,
Don't try the same
chills,
shit
chills.
twice.
Chills.
Don't try the
Chills.
same shit twice,
Yeah.
Darth Maul.
Not gonna work.
I think Darth Maul forgot that Obi-Wan was watching when that happened.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, I'm gonna bust this move out on this guy. I used it to kill his mentor. I got this. And in his final words, instead of being there to comfort him, Obi-Wan's like, you do realize I was sitting there watching him, right?
Yeah.
Like I was just stuck behind that red thing. I could easily see through it.
Blaster shields.
He was like, ah,
Always blaster shields.
and then he
But-
died.
That scene, just Rebels, how underrated it was. I never actually
That-
watched
yeah,
the
that's.
Rebels.
I think
but-
that's. The only scenes I watched from Rebels
What's
were that Obi-Wan scene, any scene with Darth Vader,
Mhm.
and then the scene with the clones.
Yeah,
Oh yeah, they
Yeah.
fight just like the boys.
but
Oh.
yeah, that was super underrated show and just scene in general.
Well, I don't know about the whole show. I bet you
Yeah.
actually people probably loved the
No,
show.
no.
I feel like people
People
loved
who
the show.
watched it loved
It
it.
was more like
Yeah.
a fan service
just-
show.
it
though.
just
Just
didn't look like-
callbacks and stuff.
It
Yeah.
just wasn't my type.
Yeah, it just
yeah,
wasn't
it
my
was.
thing.
I grew up
Clone
a little
Wars,
too
baby.
much. Yeah,
Of course, yeah.
I'm 20 years old
I
and I
grew
finished
up-
that show with
yeah.
tears, bro.
I
Oh,
grew
man.
up, just mastering the Force. I was like, you know what? Fuck watching it. I'm just gonna live it.
Yeah.
Anyways, I'm gonna. Oh fuck, my soda's a little out of reach. Not an issue. Yum. For those who didn't get what I was implying, I'm implying I have the Force, and I used it right there to grab my soda, but you can't see it because it was on the desk.
use it for good.
It was on the desk, so
It's so out of arm's reach.
I actually, what's funny? The soda's so close to me. If I did reach my arms out, I would miss it. I'd go too far. It'd probably be at my elbow. What's your guys' favorite childhood Halloween movie? Like a movie that was made for
Ooh.
kids that you watched.
It's a good one.
I remember always watching Casper.
Casper.
Friendly Ghost.
Yeah, Friendly Ghost, like all the time, like when I was a kid. Like it didn't even have to be October. I was out there.
I got one.
I just I always thought it was hilarious that like when they eat, do they just not know it just passes through them?
Okay.
Inside the mind of Luca Ferroni.
Exactly. Vic, what's your answer?
I'll be Scooby Doo.
Which one?
Second one, the one where they.
Oh,
like,
the live action?
Yeah, the live action.
Monster
one.
Island?
Well,
Really?
if we're
That's-
talking about real Scooby Doo, the old ones,
Yeah.
the old.
So that's your
series.
favorite Halloween movie though?
No.
Okay, Vic. Appear into Vic's mind too.
Bam.
Well, Vic, what's your favorite kids Halloween movie?
Haunted House.
Monster
Is it
House.
Monster House.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Monster House.
Monster House. That old man was so fucking horrifying.
But
when
the
we were
thing
a
was,
kid.
he was on the good team.
He was the scene where the wife falls and gets covered in concrete
Is
is frightening.
Yeah.
I would understand
sticks
why.
sticks with you. And like how they did it? They did like super realistic CG for it, or they
Mhm.
did like motion tracking. So like
Damn.
that's why it looks so kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
It's such a I don't know. That's a good choice. I like that choice. I would say, oh fuck, there's so many good ones. There's like Nightmare Before Christmas.
Mm.
That's a good one.
Love.
That's a classic. Tim Burton, of course, always delivering on the claymation. All right, let's finish this. Another good one is The Haunted Mansion with Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
You guys remember that one? That's
That
a
was a
good
great
one.
one.
I think my favorite though from a kid was probably Halloween Town. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, of course, bro.
You're gonna have to kind of reminisce
It's like
a little bit.
it's like
I
that
don't
family
remember.
of witches or whatever, and they were raised, or like the kids were raised normal, and then they find out about
Oh
that town of Halloween,
My God,
Yeah,
I completely.
and they have to save it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
Jesus.
yeah,
That was
yeah.
a good movie.
That's a
That was
pull.
like a
That's
good
a blast
movie,
from the
though.
past,
Yeah.
bro.
Yeah.
I think when I see that and I see Halloween Town, I think that's like my vision of
That's like childhood
Halloween. Exactly.
Mhm.
I think that's my favorite. Well, that's all for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed. We'll be back again for our specifically Halloween episode, and I hope you enjoy that. And have a good time until our next video. We'll see you then.
Sheep.